Hello, this is a follow-up video regarding an asset protection trust. It is based on the Wyoming law. It is also in a PowerPoint presentation format, and you can perhaps it'll answer further questions you may have. It follows our form in explaining the provisions of our form. If you desire to ultimately create an asset protection trust, feel free to, or if you desire to form an asset protection trust, please go to our program to create an asset protection trust, and it is very, very simple regarding the information necessary from you. The provisions are pretty standard, and the provisions and requirements are standard in Wyoming, and therefore the information necessary from you is very limited. Thank you.
Hello, this is a video on the Domestic Asset Protection Trust. It's presented by Express Legal Forms. What is a Domestic Asset Protection Trust? A trust authorized by law to, first, provide for protection against creditors attaching your property, and secondly, allowing you to be the beneficiary. The concept behind asset protection. First, creditors can only go after assets that you actually own. Therefore, remove title of the assets from your name, but allow you to have control and enjoyment of the assets. Beneficiaries, creditors. It's not about hiding assets. Creditors will find the assets. You don't want to commit perjury by saying you don't have the assets, because the assets are held by the trust. Is the goal to protect the property, the real property, personal property, and all gains, appreciation, and income thereon. Cash and equivalents, investment accounts, investment real estate, income-producing real estate, raw land, gas or mineral rights, personal property, closely held business interests, like an LLC, and others. If a creditor cannot reach the assets, then they will not want to spend the money trying to collect. There's no public record, no federal problems. Now more than ever, with the federal government focusing on U.S. taxpayers moving money outside the country, legally and illegally, trend will be towards using domestic asset protection trusts, not offshore trusts. No public record of the trust agreement exists. Low maintenance cost. Domestic asset protection trusts come with the benefits of lower maintenance costs, local trustees, reduced tax filings, fewer federal disclosure forms, and a reduced perception of impropriety. Another goal is to remain the decision maker. You can make all decisions regarding the distributions from the trust. You make all decisions regarding the investment of the assets in the trust. You are permitted to veto any distribution from the trust. History of the DAPT Trust. In 1998, despite arguments that the concept of an asset protection trust conflicted with the U.S. public policy, Alaska passed its own asset protection trust statute, followed by 16 additional states. These jurisdictions decided that asset protection is good public policy, that is legal and proper for individuals to take the measures to protect their wealth from unknown future creditors and predators. Asset protection is a legal and worthy objective, providing fraudulent transfer is not pursued by a debtor against acting with the intention to delay, hinder, or defraud a known creditor. Pick the state. 17 states have enacted these statutes. You can pick the state you want to create the trust. It's not limited to where you live. This video focuses on the Wyoming for reasons set forth in this video. Most states which authorize asset protections are very similar. States with domestic asset protection trust statutes: Alaska, which was the first, Colorado, Delaware, Hawaii, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, New Hampshire, Ohio, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Why a Wyoming trust? There's no state taxes. Income, estate, capital gains, corporate, or gift. It has strong privacy laws, including LLC protections and no registration requirements. Near perpetual trust capable of avoiding transfer taxes for 1,000 years. Easy trust migration and reformation if required. Consistently trust and business friendly with a responsive legislature. Wyoming trusts were created in 2007 under the Uniform Trust Code. Wyoming is among the strongest of the trust states. How to form a DAPT and supporting LLCs. If you desire to set up a domestic assets protection trust in Wyoming, then go to www.expresslegalforms.com and open the video section for asset protection trusts. There is another video which explains what is needed and allows you to safely and securely enter information directly on the screen. This information will allow Express Legal Forms to produce all the documents necessary. Thank you for watching. On behalf of Express Legal Forms, LLC, thank you.